Alright, this episode of Hunting Florida Wildlife Management Areas, we are at Andrews Wildlife Management Area, a little over 3,500 acres, located in Levy County, Florida, just north of the city of Chiefland. Like I said, this management area has 3,501 acres. It's located in Levy County, Florida, just north of the city of Chiefland. There's some pros and some cons about hunting here. I generally put this as my first on the quota hunt permit because the amount of deer, that's a pro. The amount of wild hogs, that's a pro. There could be some cons, like there's no camping available here. You can stay at some hotels in Chiefland, or even if you got a camper, you can stay at the Walmart parking lot. It's not far away. The roads are really good in here. It's a small area. It's by quota only, and when it's first come, first serve, according to the pamphlet. But there is a sign on the door that says you have to be in line at the door. So over the years, there's been a little bit of controversy if you were there first or if you have to be at the door. So I really never got any significant answer from FWC when I emailed them about it. They said it's clear in the brochure, first come, first serve for your zone tag, because you got different zone tags in here, and that's a good plus too, because everyone is limited to how many hunters can hunt in each zone based on the size of that zone. Vehicles driving by. It's also, another pro is that it is on the Swanee River, which is really nice. I'll go ahead and show you that when I get back in the management area. And a couple places I hunt in here, and I've seen a lot of deer, and I have killed deer in here. My son has killed deer in here. This is probably my favorite management area to hunt in Florida. I just love coming here. Another con, get some tick spray, something, because there are a lot of ticks in Andrews Wildlife Management Area. It's known for the ticks. So without further ado, we're going to head back into the management area a little bit. I'm going to show you around a little bit. We might even see some deer in here. I always do, so you just never know. And here's the check station. But since I was here last year, it's probably going to be new to people too. Looks like they're building a new check station. Might be an information center or something like that, but this is definitely new since last year. That's pretty cool. There's public restrooms over there. I could see that. But there's going to be a restroom in that building. So that's going to be new this year. And here is another pro. They actually plant food plots in here every year as well. This one looks like it's been recently disked. So that's cool. They're all throughout here. There's quite a few of them. That always helps. Now this is a picnic area. The road coming in here separates Zone A from Zone D. And we are right on the Swanee River. See if I can get a little bit closer. And there it is. Beautiful Swanee River. So this is pretty cool. Every time I hunt in here, I always make sure to come over here if I'm going to come out for a bite to eat or something like that. This is another plot. Looks like it has been disked not too long ago. I don't know if they planted it or not. I see some stuff sprouting, but I don't know why they would disc without planting, so I would just assume that they planted some stuff in here. And this is in Zone C. This is on the the west end off River Road on Zone C. And this is pretty cool right here. You have a wildlife viewing area. And people do hunt out of this during the hunting season because no one else is allowed in here. Actually, I hunt here. Not inside here, but about 100 yards, and I'll show you that in just a second. But we're going to take a walk in here and show you the view from inside. They recently dissed this field as well. Definitely got some bees in here. But here's a view from inside. It's a pretty cool little setup to have in a management area. Now where I hunt is at the very end of this field. Way back there. I enter the woods right there, and I hunt about 45 yards back in there, a little bit to the north. And I'm facing east right now, so it's a good spot. You got to check that out. I see deer in there all the time. Actually, my son killed a hog out of this viewing area, my son Hunter. So it's a nice place to check this out. This is in Zone C off River Road. You'll see a sign on the road that says Wildlife Viewing Area. You just turn down there and be able to check it out. Plenty of deer tracks on the ground in here too, and the place is just covered with them. Wherever you look, there's tracks. That looks like hogs over there. And this is a look back at that wildlife viewing area. This is definitely an area to check out. I highly recommend it, especially all the way back here. Just love it back in there. Always seeing deer. Alright, I'm down here on Dick Slough Road, and right here is got some people out there hiking, I guess. These are hiking trails. There's two loops here. There's the Maple Loop, and I think the Persimmon Loop is here. Oh yeah, there's people down there hiking. Don't want to zoom too much in on them, but this separates Zone E from F. So down here, where those folks are walking, there is an observation tower, and during the hunting season, people do use those towers to hunt out of. It's really nice. This is open up back here. It's a nice wide area. So this separates Zone E from F, and then right across the street here is D. There's the Maple Loop designated trail sign. You see the yellow markers on the tree. So they got a lot of trails in here for a management area. It's only 3,500 acres. And then once you cross here, it's kind of weird because there's the corner. The other side of the trail right there is Zone C. And that's my favorite zone, is Zone C. I love to hunt in there. But I'll probably put some pictures up to show you on the video of where these observation towers are. I'll circle them, and also show you where that viewing wildlife viewing area is, so you can see that as well. And check these areas out because they're pretty neat. Well, now I'm down here at the end of the road where Zone E and Zone C come together. This is a nice area in here. There's parking for quite a few trucks back here if you have to get back in here. And what's good about this is if you don't get the opportunity to pull a C tag by the time your time comes in line to get your zone tag, you can pull an E tag and hunt right across. So there's not too much difference here. I mean, I always prefer to hunt in C. However, there's really not that much of difference because the management area is only 3,501 acres. So you have an abundant amount of deer in here. I mean, there are deer literally every zone in here. There's not any real bad spot to hunt in here. So even if I was at the back of the line and I got the very last zone tag, no matter what zone tag they gave me, it's a productive zone. Every zone in here is pretty productive. Also, if you get a chance, go up to Zone A on the north side, especially if you're turkey hunting. I see a lot of turkeys up there, so there's quite a few turkeys in here. Again, it's quota hunt only. So if you get a chance, come out here, check out these areas, check out that wildlife viewing area that I told you about and the shooting towers. I'll try to put some photos up and stuff. We're going to take a little bit drive around here. Doesn't take much to drive this management area, but I'm going to take a drive around a little bit. I did see some hogs coming here from my last spot, but I couldn't get the camera up in time to get them on there. But anyways, I'll be coming to you from another location in here. I'm going to be walking up a road here that separates Zone A from Zone B. I'm going to walk down this road right here. It actually has a food plot up here on the right. I've seen deer in it before. So let's take a walk and see what we got. So here's that plot. Now this is on the B side. And that is the A side of the road. Looks like it's been freshly disked too. So I don't know what they planted. If anybody knows, write it in the comments. But these are good sized food plots. Alright, that's going to sum it up for Andrews Wildlife Management Area. Remember, Levy County, 3,501 acres. It's just north of Chiefland and south of Fanning Springs. You can get to it right off of US 19. It's located right on the Swanee River, which is a plus. You got a lot of bonuses for hunting in this management area. It's got a lot of good areas. It's got a good amount of game in it. So when you get a chance, put in for this permit. I just put in for my permit yesterday, which was May 15th, 2020. The only things I put in for were Andrews. The ones below I left blank because I would rather get a preference point for next year than get something else that I really didn't want, and I don't want to waste a permit that someone else could use if they really like a different area. So subscribe to our channel, like our videos. I'll put a link in the description to the map and the brochure of this management area. Thanks for joining us this time, and we'll see you on the next episode.